Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great week. So, for this week's assignment, just sharing with everyone what I have in my home in case of an emergency. So, I gathered up, my husband has almost kind of like a hurricane box of stuff that we keep for the hurricane season. So, a couple of things he's got tons of batteries in there. So, we have batteries in there that we may need. Um, he had I guess this is like an axe or something. I think this is just to like maybe break through the window or if he had to break into the attic or something. I think he has this for. Um, and then we have a folding knife just in case he needs to cut through anything. Of course, he has plenty of flashlights in there, as well as a old radio. It's actually really not old. We bought it right after Ian, but it has like a radio on it. So if we need to tune into the radio stations to get information about the conditions, and then we have so it's like a power box. So we know a storm's coming, we can plug it in, and then it's like a battery box, and then there's like several places to plug stuff into. Doesn't last forever, but it does kind of get you through that initial first part of the storm. So when you're really, really needing information about the current conditions outside, you will have some way to dial into that. So and we also had a first aid kit in there just in case anything were to happen. And then we always keep our fire extinguisher under the sink in the kitchen. And then we also have this it's like fire spray. So we always have these in the kitchen just in case of any emergencies. I, of course, do have a can opener that's not electric just in case we have to open cans. So those were the things. Oh, and then another thing I had on hand is oh, she's so heavy. But this is like our safe. So we put all of our paperwork, any kind of important paperwork that we might need. When a storm is coming, we actually store it in there. And that way, if anything were to happen, we know everything that we need as far as homeowners insurance and all of our important papers is all in that safe. And that safe is waterproof and fireproof. Some other things that I thought of that I didn't gather together are, of course, canned food supplies. Make sure you have those. But I didn't grab any of those out, but we do have some. I don't like to buy too much because we don't really eat a lot of canned food, and I don't want to waste it. So I don't go crazy when the storms come, but I also don't like to waste stuff. So we have the canned foods. As far as the hurricane shutters go, we did after Ian have to replace all of our windows in the house. So we did opt for the hurricane windows. So from what they've told us, you don't need to cover those at all, that they are fine on their own. We also have a whole bunch of paperwork together for our dog, just in case we needed to get into a shelter. You have to have all of their current paperwork. We have his medications together in case we needed to leave for emergency. We always make sure we have plenty of that on hand too. Some other things, we have a grill. We have a little camper burner that we could use if we needed to. Um, and first the bleach and any kind of cleaners and stuff like that, I do have all of that out in the garage, so we have all of that ready to go. And then of course, I do keep a little bit of water, especially when we start coming into these months. I will start grabbing a gallon here or there, but again, it's not something that I try to overstock on, just in case we don't use it, and I don't want to see it to go to waste. So those are all the things that I have in my house in case of an emergency. Thank you so much for listening. You guys have a great day.